What's up, y'all? It's your girl QueensteezTV, and I am back with another video. Listen, y'all, Auntie had to take a break for a little while because, listen, y'all was getting on my nerves about the whole oil change situation. So I had to take a break from that, and then I tried to get back out on the dating scene, honey, and it was a mess. So I just needed a break from everything. I just needed a week to get myself together because I was just over it, okay? Over it. But I am back, and y'all, child, this date, it was a mess, okay? So we gonna get into that with this story time. But if you are new to my channel, welcome to the Steez gang. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you hit the like button as soon as you come in this video. If you like the intro, yes, that is your girl. That is my song, Flossing, and it is available on all streaming platforms. So make sure you go stream it, download it. Yeah, like, let's get it popping.
Flossing, when I come through, man, you know that I be big ballin'. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging.
Alright, y'all. So, some of y'all be asking me, y'all be like, Steve, did you but somebody Steve's join a relationship? Steve, what's going on? What's this? What's that? So, okay, no. I just started back. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not even about to say I'm starting back dating, because it's a mess out here. So, I went on a date, just one date, trying to get my feet back wet, because this Christmas is my 1 year single-versary. Let me tell y'all, listen, if y'all is day one, Steez gang, y'all know that last Christmas, I put out a nice little Christmas vlog, you know, deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. And with the 24 hours, baby, the vlog, everything came down, okay? Listen, after the Christmas festivities, and after me editing the video, and after some text messages, some conversations had got exchanged, and I had a chance to sit down and think things over, I said not today. Baby, it all came down. Everything was shut down, and it was like, no sir, see you later, go your way, yeah, done and over with, all of that. So y'all, it was done and over with, and I was like, you know what, I said, did I waste my time? I didn't say I wasted my time, but I think when I did my New Year video, because literally, y'all, it was like Christmas and New Year's, my 2023 New Year was a hot mess. Started it, suited and booted, getting into it, all black on, Nike boots on, hair wrapped up. Y'all know what I'm saying. Started like that, okay? Started on Christmas. New Year was a hot mess. I think I made a video and I was like, y'all probably didn't even catch on, but I was like, you know what? I'm cutting people up. I'm done with these pandemic relationships. Because that's really what it was. It lasted for the 2 years for the pandemic. And baby, on Christmas, I was just like, okay, yeah. This is what we're not doing, okay? So, y'all, the vlog went up. It wasn't even up for 24 hours, baby, and it came down and everything was shut down. Yeah, it was good. Some of y'all probably noticed that it was gone, but yes. Anyway. So, y'all, Auntie trying to get back out on the scene. And I don't know, like, I'm, like, interested in somebody, like, outside of me, like, dating or trying to date or whatever. But I don't know, like, we flirt, and he say those stuff, I be like, okay, like, what's up? Like, when you gonna make your move? And I know you be watching my video, so what up? But anyway, yeah, so I'm like, you know, like, in between that, because I'm like, okay, that's not going anywhere right now. So I'm just like, okay, let me just see, because you might meet somebody else. You know what they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, shop around, right? So as I'm shopping around, right, I start talking to this guy. So listen, Auntie, usually y'all know I'm down with the brown, okay? I'm down with the brown, but I was like, okay, maybe you need to expand your horizons, right? So I was like, maybe you need to dabble in some other things, just see, experience other people, So, so I went to, in the dating pool for other people, and I started talking to this guy, and, the conversation was as expected. I couldn't do the, like the jokes and the little things that we would have, amongst the brown community. So I just just kept it pretty shallow. And while we were having the conversation, we were talking about things, typical introduction, how's everything going? What do you do for work? Those type of things. So the conversation kind of progressed to where, he asked hey, do you think, we can meet up, sometime soon? And I was like, sure. And we, started talking, what kind of food do you like? Things like that. And I was like, well, first of all, what area are you in? And then we can kind of, sort out the food and things like that. So, we kind of decided on K barbecue. So I said, okay, cool. I know this nice K barbecue spot. And then I was like, cool. Meet me here at 7 p.m. He tried to pick me up, and I was like, oh no, I'll meet you there. So it's meet me there at 7 p.m. or whatever. So y'all, whatever. We talking, we get to the date or whatever. So, K barbecue, order the food. I like K barbecue, but I don't know if I would go there again on a date, because K barbecue is kind of like you cooking, but I'm like, if things don't go well, which I'm gonna tell y'all, it's kind of awkward, because it's like, okay, we're gonna sit here and just finish cooking the food. We gonna sit here and finish cooking the food and then leave, or we what's the thing? So we, get there, order drinks or whatever, and talking. So everything was fine. So he tells me that he works at Tesla. So I'm like, all right, cool. Really don't care. However, when we get in person, it's like, hey, how you doing? Regular little, this type of little hug. Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. So we was talking, right? Well, I'm trying to talk about things. So he goes back to the, oh yeah, I just moved here. I work at Tesla. And Tesla. So I'm like, okay. I'm at this point, I'm like, okay. I don't give a damn about no damn Tesla. I don't care. So I'm like, okay, let's move the conversation on, because, okay, you told me you work at Tesla. I don't even know if that's the truth, because where is it a Tesla? He was saying that he's a programmer and builds this stuff for Tesla. And I was like, okay, because I'm like, where is it a Tesla at Maryland? That type of Tesla, not the dealership, because I doubt that you building anything in the dealership, that you probably work at a Tesla headquarters or something like that. But I never have known that to be in Maryland. But hey, let me know down in the comments if is that in Maryland. I don't know. He could have just been lying, because it was just too much. So basically, he was just hyper fixated on Tesla. So I was like, okay, you work at Tesla. I'm like, that's awesome. I hear that great cause. I would just never get a Tesla, because listen, I'm kind of sort of a conspiracy theorist, and I'm like, they trying to get in these electric cars. So when they shut out the sun, y'all gonna be stuck. But me, in my $400 oil change car, because y'all kept talking about the oil change, I'm gonna be sitting there still driving in my gas car, because I'm not getting no electric car, okay? So I'm keeping my car running for as long as I can, and if the oil change go up to $1,000, guess what? Steez is gonna pay the $1,000 to make sure I got a well-oiled machine, okay? So I ain't into the whole electric car thing, but it is what it is, right? He was hyper fixated on it, and my thing was, you ain't even pull up in the Tesla, so You are going so hard for the company. Where's yours? Like, if you're building the machine, where's your tessie? I didn't like that. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, let's keep going to conversation. Okay, what state are you originally from? You know, just having date talk. So the food come out, whatever. And then this is where everything took a turn, y'all. It took a turn because I just told him that I worked in healthcare. I didn't tell him what I did. He just knew that I worked in healthcare because, one, I don't be getting into all of that, especially on dates with guys, because sometimes they look at you, they be like, oh, you know, yeah, like you got a little coin. I don't have no coin. If y'all thinking about, I don't have no coins. I'm looking for the coin, okay? All right. I'm looking for the coin. That's why I'm on here hustling on YouTube trying to make a coin, honey. If I was good, I wouldn't be up on the tube, buddy. So yeah, like I just keep it real basic, like, yeah, I work in healthcare. You could think I work wherever you think I work, that's what I do, right? So that's all he knew. But this is where the events take just a crazy turn. So he says, do you mind if I ask you a question? So I said, sure. Because I'm like, okay, whatever, with a date, like, sure. So he says, before we get into this meal, are you vaccinated? So I was like, what? So I was like, I don't really see what that has to do with us being on a date. I was like, and I really don't think that whatever I'm vaccinated or not vaccinated for has anything to do with any, it's like, it's not none of your business. So he's like, no, it is my business. It's really important that I know if you're vaccinated. So I was like, again, I don't have to share with you what I'm vaccinated for. Like, so I'm like, yeah, I don't care to discuss that or health records, you know. So he's like, I'm not asking you about your health records. I'm asking you, do you have a Miss Covina? I'm gonna just call it Miss Covina on my video flick. That Miss Covina vaccine. So I was like, again, I don't see what that has to do with anything. He's like, no, you need to let me know right now because the nanobots and pushing this out in the air and this and that. So at this point, y'all, he's going on and on and on and on, like not letting it go. So I'm like, girl, calm down. Because y'all know I work in infectious disease. Like, that is, I'm the infectious disease specialist. So I'm getting, the more and more he's talking, I'm getting irritated. So I'm like, don't go off. I'm like, girl, just don't go off. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, and where are you getting your information from? Oh, because I read this on the internet. And I was like, okay, again. I was like, so is everything on the internet true? I'm like, show me. I said, did you write an article? Did you publish a journal regarding this? Show me what you're talking about. Because I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not getting ready to sit here and fuss with you about it. But show me where you get your evidence from. So I'm like, text me the evidence. Girl and guys, why this thing texts me a Reddit article? Y'all know I was boiling. So when he texted me the article, he's like, I'm an expert in this. And I know when I'm talk about here, expert. You're not no expert because you're sitting in front. I ain't like a super expert, but you know, when I just took my little competency, it was given expert. So, you know what I'm saying? It was given expert. So, he telling me to hit expert, and I said, okay, well, show me the proof of what you're talking about, he sends me the Reddit article. So I said, okay, first of all, this is Reddit. So number one, I'm not even taking you serious. I said, yo, this is all at the K barbecue table. First of all, this is all at the K barbecue table. It got real heated at the K barbecue table. So I'm like, okay, you send this article, whatever you send this article. I said, where your name at on it? I didn't have to write the article. I said, no, I asked you for an evidence-based journal on what you talking about Miss Covina, okay? And you send me a Reddit article. Now, okay, cool. Even though Reddit is not a reliable or a credible source, it's just people on there talking that ish, just like I'm doing right now. But I got the credits outside of being on the tube of the TV screen. But anyway, I'm like, okay, where your name at? He going on and on. I don't have to show you this. All you have to do is just tell me if you're vaccinated or not. All you have to do is tell me. I said, I ain't got to tell you nothing. I said, but the point where the conversation has gotten right now is show me where your name is in the article. But I can show you another article. Is your name on that article? Because if your name not on that article, then I don't want to see it. Because what you're trying to tell me about Miss Covina, don't tell me nothing about Miss Covina when I was up many days and many nights for 2 years and couldn't sleep and getting paged all in the middle of the night and rewriting policies and doing all this stuff. Don't tell me nothing about no Miss Covina, okay? I'm gonna go crazy. Don't tell me. Y'all know, listen, y'all. I was going off because I'm like, yo, listen. I'm not saying people that don't work in healthcare don't have valid points or don't be credible, but it's just some things. It's just some things y'all just can't tell us. So after all this, he ain't proved me no evidence of the article. I said, look, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about this. I said, one, I don't have to reveal my status to you. So he's like, well, I didn't get it. So I just told you. Why can't you tell me? Like, that's supposed to scare me. And so y'all know how they getting all crazy and yelling like they Brock Lesnar or something. I'm like, look, that don't scare me because I got a what, y'all? A purse. So if you think you get ready to get buck, run up, get done up, run up, get done up. If we beefing, I got you. If we beefing, I got you. Listen, I'm not worried about none of that, okay? So I'm like, look, calm down, Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, whatever you trying to think you're doing. But what Jay-Z said, you can't break the unbreakable, shake the unshakable, move the unmovable. It's Steez, baby. Like I said, it don't matter. So y'all, after he said that, I was like, okay. I'm like, look, yeah, the beef is burnt. The beef done burned up. The chicken done burned up. The vegetables is black because we've been going back and forth, busting the whole daggone time, y'all. Y'all, the food is burnt up because we've been fussing the whole time. So he's like, since you don't want to tell me, you must not be vaccinated. You must not. No, what he said? Because he said, he was like, I must be. He was like, you must be. And while you're sitting here, you have nanobots. Every time you talk, every time you breathe, you're putting nanobots on me. And I said, you know what? You is crazy. You is crazy. I said, yep. This is over. I said, this was fun. I said, hold on. What MC Dab said? Good night, everybody. I had fun. Yo. I said, you know what? I said, this was just me coming out here getting my feet wet. I said, and I see the true people are still crazy. You guys out here are still crazy, okay? I said, I'ma go. I said, you sit here. I said, you sit here with the nanobots. So whatever you got going on, I said, but I'ma go, honey. Y'all, it was just a bit too much for me. It was just crazy. I was just like, I just cannot even believe this. So y'all know, I had to call my homegirl on the phone. I said, girl, she like, why you leaving so early? Didn't you just say you was going on a date? I said, girl, things got really crazy really quickly. So she like, what you do? I said, I didn't do nothing. I said, I said, I think it's something wrong with the guy. I said, he just kept getting hyperfixated on subjects. And I was like, okay, like moving on. I said, but girl, I said, he brought up Miss Covina. Get to asking me, am I vaccinated? I said, girl, articles and Reddit threads and all that stuff then got thrown around the table. I said, the food done burnt up, girl. I said, Miss Girl, I had to go. I said, I had to go. I said, that thing was yelling and screaming and I get crazy. It had just got crazy. And I said, listen, I'm going to keep my feet in my pond. And I'm going to just have to do me. I said, it was fun. It was fun, you know. It was chaotic. But I said, for that to be the first one, I said, you know, it wasn't, you know, dangerous. Or I felt nothing, you know, like not in danger or nothing like that. I said, it was, you know, just like good old, like, yeah, something wrong with you. Let me go type of things. But I said, Miss Girl, I said, I don't think I'm going to be dating for a while. Like, I think I'm good. I really do. I think I'm good because I just can't. Like, it's just like hard enough dating anyway. And if you think you meet somebody, the person is not who they portray themselves to be. And it's just, y'all, that was a mess. And Auntie was tired and exhausted from it. And then on top of me dealing with that, y'all was beating me down about the oil change. So I had to go. I had to take a break. I need a mental break. But, you know, that's what was going on in all of that. And, yo, I'm going to have to think of a moral of the story, honey. Because, just give me a minute. All right, y'all, I think I got it now. So, okay, the moral of the story is, when dating, before you even make it to the date, make sure you do a better vetting process. Because I did kind of go to date with this person, like, quick. Like, we talked for, like, you know, maybe a couple days to a week. It was probably like 5 days to a week. They was like, oh, hey, yeah, let's just go grab something to eat. And I was like, okay, cool. But I feel like if this conversation stayed in the DM, I would have far realized much earlier that this person was a little cray-cray. Like, I would have been like, yeah, no, you know what? I hate K-barbecue. I don't even eat meat. Like, that's what it would have been. So, I make sure y'all do a good vetting process. And when it is red flags, make sure y'all do not ignore the signs, right? And I ain't talking about me because this little conversation, this was just some little foo-foo mess. But for real, y'all, when y'all going on dates with people or meeting people out or getting people numbers down to the bar and all that, question them, go through a whole questionnaire and all that on the phone, on text. After you text them for a couple days, hey, get on the phone with them. You know, make a couple little jokes, say a little, some things that's unorthodox to see, you know, how they react to it, you know, what they do before you even, you know, make it out, because everybody don't got a purse. So, before you even get out there, just make sure you checking these weirdos out. Because I've been meeting more weirdos than good people. Good, I don't want to say normal people, but, you know, I've been meeting more people with, like, a lot of loose screws. You know, who elevators ain't all the way going up. They're skipping the floor. You know, they skipping a few steps. So, yeah. That's it for me, y'all. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below if you have ever been out with somebody that was just, like, super weird. And let me know what you did. Did you leave? Did you stay? What did you do? I don't know, y'all. I had to go. Listen, Auntie had to go. I had to grab my toe feezy and I had to go. Okay? So I will definitely see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to drop a video on Friday because Christmas is Monday, and that's going to be our last Monday of the year. So I got to do it big for y'all. Period. It's your girl Queen Steez, and I am signing out.
When I come through, man, you know that I be big ballin'. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging, just recharging.